a second vanilla. He tried to bottomless it, which was pretty much my last push. I went ahead and lanced it, and that pretty much it fucking won me the game. I exceeded. I attacked over his enemies for game.
It's your psalm sword.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, just 2. I tried 3. 3 was a little cloggy. Even though it is nice when you have like Thunder Kings and stuff, and you have these, it's really good. But 2's working fine. Again, you know, you don't want to run a high freaking card count, but 2's working fine.
2 seemed like perfect.
Now the traps. So I have 2 warnings.
Oh my gosh, look at those
and the judgment. I mean, Solemn Brigade.
So shiny.
Then you got your 2 bottomlesses, 2 deep prisons, 1 compulse. I see a lot of people using like 2 or 3 because they're saying it's so good. Which yeah, it's true. I mean, it's really good. But I also have the grab mold for that too. So I mean, this is kind of bouncing in between this and a second Mirror Force, but one's perfect. And then obviously Mirror Force, and then 1 Starlight.
Why no Torrential?
Field presence. I do not want to blow up my own field presence, even though it's good.
Yeah.
I see people doing 2 for what reason? I don't know why, but just no torrentials for me. I'm good with that. I have Mirror Force for that. You know, punishing bad kids. Now on to my extra deck. So I have Zen Mains. See some level 3s. Yeah, I have Leviathan. Tempo, little Mexican boy.
Oh my gosh.
It makes Zen Mains cry.
Oh my god.
This guy, oh my god.
Killer too.
Oh yeah, gotcha killer. Yeah, this I see myself going into him so much. You know, and what catches a lot of players off guard is that you can actually activate this during damage step. So there's been one time where my opponent had a Zen Mains with 2 materials. I summoned this, detached 1, and I believe he had a Stardust. He proceeded to attack me with Stardust during his turn with his Zen Mains on the field with the material. So I said damage step, activate effect. Detach Zen Mains material, this got over Stardust, and he was just like, what?
And then he read it again.
He read it, and I'm like, look, it alters attack and defense, you can do it. And he was just like, oh, sad. I broke up his setup, and I just won from there. Then I also have Leviathan. Leviair, sorry, Leviair. I'm kind of sad it got reprinted, but not much you can do. And a lot of people running Acid Golem, but I decided to use him, String. One game when I was using Acid Golem, I actually lost because of it. I was using, I mean, I just think it's better than Acid Golem, honestly. I guess it's just personal preference, depending on what deck you're using. Now, level 4s, got Mace Stroke, Utopia, Palpaparative, got those, and then you also have your double Logia, and double
I thought this
Dolka.
was Vanilla Beat.
Oh, no. See, you bring out the vanillas, but then you bring out the Herb Derp after that.
Oh my gosh.
So then you got those guys. And then I use white cards. Oh, what are those?
Whoa, this is
yeah.
new.
I run the Veilers, so then I can usually, you know, with the mind control, I can pretty much put this on my Logia, and I can just attack into any monster with no fear and just rip them apart. So Army Arm's good. But then the Stardust for the Starlight Road.
Yeah, Army rips souls apart.
And the last one's Chimera Tech.
Oh man! You have remember that one time where you
so I was playing against the other guy from Team BAMS. And when it's a game 3, we started off in time. He went first turn Zen Mains, touched myself, and he proceeded to pass turn. He had 2 back rows. I drew into my Cyber Dragon, so I specialed Cyber. He was just continuing to shuffle his cards. He didn't know what to do because he didn't want to pay life points under time. He ended up warning it. So I was like, okay, that's fine, because he knew I was going to contact it, his Zen Mains. So I proceeded to summon Tour Guide, and obviously, you know who I brought out. Where is it? Yeah, little Mexican boy, just to molest his little Zen Mains over there.
So he was pretty screwed either way.
Yeah, he was pretty much screwed. And I proceeded to win the game because I pushed for points. Now onto the side deck. 2 copies of Cyber Dragon. This region was the first time playing against Geargias, but I mean, they just put in so much work, especially against a lot of decks now. They're spamming Zen Mains since it's everywhere. So I mean, like, if I ever go second, I usually sign the Cyber Dragons because it's really good. It draws out a lot of back rows too. Then 2 copies of Gemini Imps. I didn't really play Dark Worlds, but I mean, shit, they're freaking good.
There's like no other protection.
Oh yeah, these guys are the star of this freaking side deck. 2 little Dynas. Oh my god. So round 1, I played against a mirror match. and he opened up Rabbit. This was game 3. He opened up Rabbit. He proceeded into Logia. He set a couple back rows. My turn, I drew into the Dyna, so I proceeded to just set it, hoping that he wouldn't draw into the Logia or a second Rabbit or a tour guide to go into Logia, but I just set it. I had no other answers. Oh, Dolka, sorry. I proceeded to set it, and he tops decked the tour guide. He literally just drew it, summoned tour guide. He proceeded to touch himself. Now I was inside. I was crying with a straight face though, because I was thinking, damn, he's gonna bring him out, and I'm gonna be screwed, and he's gonna lock me down. He's gonna win this. He actually brought out Levier into his Rabbit. He only brought out 2 vanillas because he was gonna go for an OTK, or he's just gonna really try to push for points. And he just attacked, and I was like, really? Flip? Scoop it up. Just scoop it up. And he his eyes got so big, he did not know what to do. He was like, okay, can I negate it with my Logia? I'm like, no. No. I'm sorry, you cannot do that. And it pretty much cried from there. And Dyna pretty much won me that game just because of that. 2 copies of Snowman Eaters. I didn't really see it necessary in the main, even though Hero's armor worst matchup. I prefer to side them in. I do. Even though, I mean, these are really good. I prefer to, I mean, Karkar-D.
Plus.
Exactly. 2 copies of Smashing to get rid of my opponent's field presence to break their setup. I might switch them for Soul Takers though, because I did play against Chaos Dragons and I lost. Yeah. But 2 Smashings, shit, they're good. 3 copies of Dimensional Fissure. I tried the macro. I wanted to go for a little bit more speed, you know, Dimensional Fissure, Summon Bunny. But yeah, really good against some decks. And 2 copies of Decree. Game 3 against Giriga player, I had this set. He set 3 back rows and summoned a monster and phase decreed him. And I just special Cyber Dragon contacted, and I was just getting in there. He drew traps after traps after traps, and he lost. So this game, this card's actually really good. But that's pretty much it.
Any last words about our first regionals?
Yeah, first regional. I pretty much went undefeated up until my 6th round. But after that, it just, I don't know, I started playing more of the meta, more windups. I did lose against the windup kid.
He was
bad, yeah, I won against a good kid, but I lost against a bad kid. But again, it's your luck. I didn't draw that great. He pretty much drew the nuts.
What, a Shark Magician?
Yeah, a Shark Magician. Didn't do so good. I lost against Chaos Dragons.
It was like a Heretic Chaos Dragon.
Yeah, Heretic Chaos Dragons, Light Sworn.
Weird.
Some weird build, but yeah, he herb derp, he beat me. But overall, the deck did really good. I'm kind of proud of how well I did, actually. But yeah, that's pretty much the deck, so.
Alright, see you later, YouTube.